Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. If you can bear with me for just a minute, I've just got to try and get this camera rightly set up because, oh gosh, really not in the right place at the minute. Right, there we go. I feel like that's a okay place. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. The weather has cooled down a lot here from how it was. So basically, yes, today is the 1st of July. So you know what that means. 1st of July means a new colour along, which is, sorry, my brain's going a bit slow here. It's Colour Your Pixels for the month of July, the colour along that I'll be hosting. So for today's video, I fork out my book, which is the Disney colourist Mysteres. I do apologise if the camera is a little bit funny because this is the first live stream colour and chat that I've done in a very, very long time, and it's all trying to get the right angle, if you know what I mean. So I guess we'll have a start. So this is the book that I've chose to do a colour and chatting today for this month's colour along. And the picture that I'll be doing today is, and you can't see that. Sorry if I just, you can tell I'm not used to doing live streaming with this camera. So the picture today, what I'll be doing is this one where I started last night. Guaranteed I went wrong on a few of the colours. Yes. It was so hard to try and get the right colours out for this book. It's all which you'd afford different shades and different types of pens, but it was just really awkward. So we're just going to carry on with a little bit with this, and we're going to have a chat while I'm carrying on with this. So the next number I need to get is a number 6, which is like a very, very dark burgundy. So I don't think, hang on a minute, I'm wondering if that one will do it, because it's a bit light, this one is. But then again, I don't know. If for some reason, I don't know if you guys find the same, but do you find it really, really difficult to try and get the right colours for these books? Because I'll be honest, I'm finding it very difficult to try and find the right colours for this. I'm going to go with this one. Guaranteed the shade of it here is a lot different. You can't even see that. It's a lot different to this here, but for the purpose of the video we're going to use this one. So, and I'm going to use this mixture of Stabilo 68 markers and other pens as well. So I guess we'll make a start. I'll just pull that forward. I'm just trying to make sure that the camera is in focus. That's it. You may obviously see my hand across the page. You may see my head come in sometimes. It's just until I can actually get used on how to actually use this camera. So we're looking for the number 6s, and we shall start having our chat. And it looks like the number 6s are, I can't even see them. Sorry about that, guys, about moving that. It's down here. So yes, how is everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I'm not too bad myself. I finished college now. We finished the beauty course last week. I was seeing about going to do the beauty therapy level 3, but when we've asked the college about it, some people have said it's going on. Some people have said it's not going on. We've been told all different stories. We're not actually being told the truthful thing. So I'm really unsure about that at the minute. whether to actually go for it or not. Another option is to do a maths course and get that done, especially while my children are, well, while my daughter's still in part-time and school and my son's in full-time. So this colour that I'm doing at the bottom, this is way, way, way light from the colour that it actually tells me to do, but fortunately that's one of the things. So it's all right. I was going to say about moving this because I'm just not happy with, yeah. Sorry guys, I will get there. So that's it. Right. So have we got any more number sixes? So there's some more number sixes here, so I do apologise about me sprawling my arm across the page. So yeah, that is that about the college course. Like I said, I may be doing the maths. I'm not too sure just yet. It depends. It does. So I'm just outlining all the number sixes here. What are you colouring at the moment? Are you joining in on any colouring chats? As well as obviously hosting this one, I'm going to take part in a couple of colouring chats, what people are doing. Because I know Jen reading with pugs, and there was another person that's going to be doing, that's hosting Christmas in July. But also, if you watch Zoe Archer's channel, she's doing Christmas in July as well. So I shall be taking part in that because I have quite a few Christmas books that, well, it's not quite a few. I have a couple of Christmas books that I've not coloured in before that I could do with. Hi, Tracy. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm good, thank you. Are you? So, yeah, we shall be doing, well, I'll be taking part in that. Just thinking of what books to actually use to take part in it. I've definitely picked out one of my Sun Life drawing books, my Christmas mosaics. That goes without fail. I do apologise about my arm being across the page. I might pick out one of my Joanna Basfords as well for Christmas in July. Don't you dare, Randy. So I might do that. Oh, brilliant. I've got Romantic Country as well, so I can join in that one. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, because I think it was in one of the colour-alongs a little while ago, and it was, I can't remember the title of it now, but I know it was created by Dollar Diva, and she was doing one where basically you had the minimal of pens or pencils. I think it was Tiny Tin Challenge, and it was the maximum of 12 pens and pencils. And you colour any picture using those. Randy, it's all right. Randy's trying to knock my pen out my hand here. Oh, is it buffering? Yeah, no worries. So yes, I coloured a picture out of the Romantic Country, but I may get it out again because I've had that book for a little while now and I've not really coloured a whole lot in it. Because I'm going to try and get some books out that I've not coloured much in. It's all right, Randy's trying to get the attention in the background. Oh, it's fine. Okay. So yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other colouring chats I'm joining in as well. That I'm gonna join along with. I know there's something else. There's Colour Your Pixels, which I'm hosting. There's Christmas in July, Jen with Reading with Pugs is hosting, and also I think Zoe Archer's doing that as well. I think that might be it at the minute, where I'm going to be searching out through all of my Pixel books and have a look through those. I have started a picture in one of my other books that I started upstairs, and it's still upstairs at the minute. So I'm just looking for a couple of more number 6s. I think I might have actually already got them. No, we've got number 7s at the corner. So I think we might have already got the number 6s. I do enjoy these books, I really do. But like I said, the only problem with them, I couldn't seem to get half of the... Well, I've got lots of colours, but I just couldn't seem to get the right ones for it. And number 7, that looks like an extremely dark brown. I don't know if it is, but it looks it to me. So if it looks like that, we're going to go with that. So I have a dark brown here in the Staedtler Tri Plus, but I'm just wondering whether to go even darker than that. Whether to try and get a darker one. Because I've got a collection of these pens here and I'm not sure to which... Hang on a minute. We've got a really dark one here. And that's a really dark brown. Oh, and I've just got the top off it. Sorry, bear with me for a minute while I'm struggling to try and get the pen out of the pack. So... Oh, bless. Yes. Yeah, it can be like that with some of the colouring books. You do, even though you seem to have plenty of pens, you seem to still struggle to find the right colour. So I was going to go with the Staedtler, but I'm going to go with this one. And this is my Artist Loft, just general felt tip pens. And that's the one that we're going to go with today. Well, say today, that's the colour we're going to go with at the minute. And don't worry, Tracy, not a problem. Not a problem. I know not everybody has the Pixel colouring books. They don't. But I do really like them, if guaranteeing that I can actually find the right colour for them. So I think we're on a winner here. I think this does look like one of the right colours. I must admit, I'm not really pleased with how this has turned out. That, if I move my hand, this, that bit there, that has turned out, the colour for that has turned out absolutely awful. But I'm going to carry on with it. I'm going to carry on with it. As they say, persevere, persevere, perseverance. So, yes. Yeah. Just colour this bit. So yeah, I've got to get used to my webcam. This is... Oh, thank you, Tracy. To be honest, I think she was looking a bit awful, especially with this top green bit here. I'm not really pleased with that, but I'm kind of hoping I can salvage it. Hoping. Yeah, I've got to get used to using my webcam. I used to do live videos on my phone before, and I really used to enjoy doing them because there wasn't really a limited time that I could do my video. I didn't feel like I had to rush. But then with mobile phones, I had a notice come up saying that I couldn't live stream. Well, basically that they were stopping live streaming from phones unless you have like over 1,000 subscribers or something like that, and I'm nowhere near that. So I thought, what am I going to actually do? So I'm still going to pre-record the videos when I want to do short videos, but when I want to do slightly longer ones, I shall do them live. But now I've got my webcam, I can actually go back and do live videos now, which are really good, especially for the colouring chats. Oh, thank you, Tracy. So yeah, it's just getting used to it and getting the right angle, and that, isn't it? So, and as well, I don't know if you, it seems the same where you are, but when I'm colouring or moving the pen, it seems that the live actually skips. It's like it's not stiff, but it moves a bit slow running. Yes, Tracy, I agree with that one. It's like it's making it slightly harder. Because my husband, he's got his own channel, but he does gaming. And to be able to modify it, they started putting restrictions in place for that. So if it was finding it harder to try and modify his videos. Well, monetize his videos, that's what I mean. And it just made it a lot harder for that. So yeah, but we'll get round it somehow. Right. I'm just trying to get a straight line down here because I'm just numbering all the number 7s out. I'm trying to get a straight line, but also I'll keep the book at a right angle that it doesn't make you feel seasick. So yeah. I'm definitely not going in a straight line, excuse me. Just getting this line down here. There we go. My feet are going a bit stiff. Right, I'm going to do this. I can't colour it like that. I can't. I want to turn that book around like that, guys. You can still see it, can't you? No, you can't. That's it. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think it does. When I first start live streaming, it does seem to lag a little bit. And I know this end, it's lagging a little bit. But yeah. So what have everyone been up to the weekend? On Saturday, I took my son into not local town, but into the local town next to it. And we went to Lancaster. Took him for lunch out. Oh God, yeah. Took him for lunch out. Went in Primark, got a few clothing. If you're not in the UK, Primark is like a big clothes store, but they sell other things as well, like homely stuff and stuff like that. So we went in Primark, me and my son. He's 5 years old. Got to go out in the line a bit then. And we went to go and get a few things. He needed a cap for school because it's his sports day Wednesday, and I needed a yellow t-shirt. Could I find a yellow t-shirt? I could not. I found girls' yellow t-shirts. All right. Is that like I could be wrong, but is it like equivalent to a bank holiday Monday? Because we do have that. Sometimes we have like bank holiday Mondays where everything's closed. But yeah. Anyhow, yes. Went to got some stuff at Primark. Couldn't find the yellow t-shirt, but found a cap for my son, which he really likes. So got in that. It's only £4, probably the equivalent. Yes. All right. It's probably the equivalent to about $5. So we went in on a couple of other places to try and find the yellow t-shirt. The only t-shirt that I could find was a Star Wars one, which had like a Star Wars pattern on the front. Sorry, you can't see any of that, can you? Had a Star Wars pattern on the front. Sorry, guys. And on the back it was yellow, so I thought, well, I'm gonna get it just in case I couldn't get a proper yellow t-shirt. So I got that one, but since then my husband's actually ordered one, which I should have done in the first place. But yeah, got in the cap, went to go and get the bus because we had about 5 minutes until the bus was due. While we was at the bus stop, there was a big uproar. The inspector, there was about 15 bus drivers all in one spot, and basically what had happened is one of the hairdressers in the town, I think, had set on fire. So there was an actual fire in the town, well, up the side of the town because we didn't see it, which obviously was stopping the traffic, and there was stopping traffic coming through. So they were stopping our bus from coming through. So waited an hour for the bus to come home, well, to come on the way home. Hopefully everybody was okay. And then we got off the bus. Turned around to my son and I noticed he didn't have his cap on. And I said to him, I said, well, where's your cap? Have you got your cap? He was like, no. So my son left his new cap on the bus. So, and to be honest, I thought that's going to be gone. That is not going to be there now. Somebody's bound to have took that. But yesterday, I actually decided to ring the bus depot because I would have just left it because I thought it's not going to be there. It's not a cap. But luckily, on the good side of it, when I rang to see about the cap, the cap had actually been handed in to the bus depot, and the bus depot is literally a 5-10 minute walk away from me. So yesterday I was able to go to the bus depot and retrieve the cap for my son, which made him happy and which made me happy because I managed to get his cap back. I'm going to try and turn this round a bit. I'm trying to twist myself round and get the line down there. So I'm just going to do this little bit in number 7. So yes, we managed to get his cap back. Thank goodness. He was happy because when we'd got off the bus, when I'd asked him where his cap was, when he'd realised he'd left it on the bus, he started crying, bless. But I was relieved to get it back for him. Since then, I've wrote his name in it. So when he wears it to school, hopefully he won't lose it. But yeah, he's got his cap back. Well, technically he's got 2 caps now because I found his Star Wars cap. Aww. Yeah, he's okay now. He's happy he's got it back. Oh, and the sweetest thing last night, when he'd gone to bed, I'd just gone to have a bath and I come out the bathroom and he come out of his room and he said, Mummy? I said, what, son? And he said, I'm proud of you. I said, why are you proud of me? He said, you got my cat back. Oh, it was so sweet. I thought, those moments when they just melt your heart. Oh, gosh, yeah. But they do melt your heart, though, don't they? I think it is so sweet. Other times, oh, God, he has his tantrums like a 5-year-old does. But other times, when he says something really grown up like that, I think, oh, gosh, it's just so cute. But yeah, I agree with that, Tracy, because my son, he's had a few caps before. He's got one with his name on it somewhere where I haven't got a clue where it is. But yeah, it's like that, and with toys as well. Oh gosh, the amount of toys that you find under the settee. We've recently got rid of a settee. it needed going, because basically, you know, when you have a settee and you've had it for that long, you go to sit down and you nearly end up sitting on the floor. Well, we needed to get rid of it, so we had a look if there was any toys in it. We fished some out, but there's probably toys that's been left in there. So I'm just going to do this number 7 at the bottom over here. I think for the next time I do this live video, I'm going to move the camera round the other way and try and get a better angle on it. I'll get there. It's practice. So yes. So what I've been doing today, I've been doing some stitching because I seem to lost, because I cross stitch as well. That's why my name's a stitching colourist. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, it's why I'm the stitching colourist. I love me cross stitch. I've done it for a few years now, and I seem to lose my stitching mojo. But last weekend I got it back because I went on a stitching retreat in Crewe in the UK. Absolutely loved it. Oh God, it was such a... I think it's been about 3 times I've been to that hotel now. I went twice last year, once in... No, it was once last year in June, and I went February this year. No, Randy. No, don't you dare. Randy, take that pen away. No. Gosh, reindeers. So, yeah. But I had a lovely time. I really enjoyed it. Oh, gosh. That's Randy having a bit of a huff now. It really was. Right, if we're going in more number 7s. I don't know, because Randy's currently... Oh, we got 2 down here. Is trouble, believe me. Randy, do you want to move? So... Oh, here's trouble. Yeah. These couple of 7s here. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that when this picture is done, it looks a lot better than from what I can see at the minute. It's not bad. Oh, there's a bunch of number 7s up there that I'm missing. I didn't see that in the margin. This picture as well, I probably might finish it off camera. Oh, sorry about this. Yeah, I might finish this picture off camera. I'm just trying to make sure that you're not seeing my big noggin. If you're not in the UK, that's kind of a bit of a slang word we use for a head. Call it a noggin. I'm from Wolverhampton, what can I say? I'm Wolverhampton born and bred. But I live in Morecambe in Lancashire now. I've done for a few years. If you hear music in the background as well, my husband is currently on his Sims game. I think it's Sims 4, isn't it? So... Oh, Ontario. Is it... Do you pronounce it Ontario, Canada? Ontario, Canada. Right, that's it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we have kind of we have a friend that lives in Canada, but I'm not sure what part of Canada it is that he lives in. What part of Canada is it? Not Halifax. Not Halifax, my husband said. It's... Now he's forgotten. Yeah. Yeah, well, anyway, we do have a friend in Canada. Yeah, I'm not the world's best at pronouncing things. Oh, you should hear me. Oh, you should hear me when I'm trying to read a book to my son. Sometimes I'm reading him a book and I'm just getting the words all jumbled up. I can read. Newfoundland. Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Yes, Newfoundland. That's where, is that where your friend lives?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where his friend lives, is Newfoundland. And that. I'd love to go to these different places. I've never been to anywhere. The only place that I've been to outside the UK is Disneyland Paris, and I went there when I was 27. I'm 36 now, so that's been like nearly 10 years ago. And I've always wanted to go there. Oh gosh. My dream as a child was to go to Disneyland Paris. But unfortunately, my parents could never afford it. And I finally got to go there when I was 27. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's with my ex-husband, so yeah. But it was a lovely place. It was. I really want to take my children there someday. I just want them to be the age where they can appreciate it, yeah. But I don't want to leave. I don't want them to have to wait until they was my age when they went. I'd love them to go while they were still young. Sorry, on the outskirts of the town. Oh, we live near a lake and close to blueberry bushes. I bet that's nice, living close to a lake. I must admit, I'm not quite familiar with a lot of Canada, but it does sound a really nice place. Where I live, it's in a seaside town, and the prom is just like a bus ride away, because we have the seafront. It's a quiet place, I must admit. It's a quieter place. Oh, sounds good. Sounds really nice. Sounds nice, Tracy. Yeah. Where I live, it's a quieter place. You find, saying that, I was going to say you find the more older generation coming here for holidays, but to be honest, you do get slightly younger people as well. Where I live, there's not a whole lot of places to go shopping. You'd have to go in the next town, which is Lancaster, which I do go in. But I always say you've got the seafront. They do have events on in the holidays as well. I think we're finally done with the number 7. So yeah, we do have the events on in the holidays. It is beautiful, Tracy. It really is nice. I've always wanted to live by the sea when I was a child. I remember having, oh gosh, I'm struggling to get my pen back in its case. I remember when I was a really young child, going on holiday with my parents, and it's all right. I'm looking for a felt tip pen here. Well, yeah, I'm colouring. I would be looking for a felt tip pen. Yeah, it's all right. I'm looking for the dark purple and I can't seem to find it. I think I'll just go with this purple because I haven't used that one. Yeah, it is a lovely place. As I said, me and my parents used to go on holiday when I was younger to a place called Llandudno, and I really did fall in love with the place. I loved it so much. And I always remember when I was really young thinking to myself, when I'm older, as you do, when I'm older, when I grow up, I am going to live by the seaside. Technically, at the time, I was thinking I was going to live in Llandudno, but I always wanted to live by the sea. And sure enough, that's where I've actually ended up. Like I said though, it is quiet. But for shopping places, you can go in the next town. It has a Costa, and that's a coffee shop in the UK, which I absolutely love. And the fact that my hometown has a Costa coffee is amazing. We have quite a few cafes as well. There's a few like pubs on the seafront. I don't drink, but I like to go in for a bit of pub grub. Well, say pub grub, that's what we call it for pub food. It's our slang equivalent to pub food, pub grub. They've got some nice places where we can go there. It is nice. But where I originally come from was kind of a city. I came from a city, Wolverhampton. We didn't have the seaside there. You had more shops. Guaranteed my town was a bit quiet, but bus ride away you had more shops. But yeah, you didn't have the sea, and it's not as nice obviously as being here. But yeah, I'd love to visit different places. I want to go to, I've always said I want to go to America. I would love to go, saying that though, I'd love to go anywhere. I'd love to go to America. Places like Southern California. I'd love to try Florida. I'd like to see Los Angeles, but whether I'm actually going to see all that lot is another story. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know yet. But I'd like to see Canada too. I'm very, very curious. So, yeah. Just have a look how many minutes we're up to. We're up to 37 minutes. So I'm going to give it a little bit longer because I don't want it to be too long for you guys, because obviously I don't want it to be boring for you either. And the fact is I probably need to put my feet up after the video, because that's one thing about me, unfortunately. In the summer it doesn't happen to both of my feet, but my one foot and my ankle swells up so bad it begins to look like a balloon. Last week when I was at the retreat, because I didn't have my feet up, I had my feet down most of the time. So I just get rid of this thing in the corner. Because I had my feet up, my feet down most of the time. UK, Japan, and Disneyland, yeah. Yeah, actually, it's my husband's brother lives in Japan. He's working there at the minute. Oh, it was lovely chatting with you as well. Do you know, I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I was about my foot, wasn't I? It's my brain was going on a tangent then. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't remember hurting it anyway, but a few years ago, it was getting swollen. It was going like a bluish colour. I went for x-rays and that, but nothing was ever said. But I've just had problems with it since, and because my feet were down on the retreat, yeah, my foot absolutely just swelled up. So in the finish at the retreat, I ended up keeping my feet on a settee. Well, not a settee, on another chair. So now I always try and make sure that after a little while that especially my one leg, that my one foot is elevated, because I think it's to do with the fluid build-up in my foot and my ankle. And for some reason in the summer, it doesn't do it so much in the winter, but in the summer it just seems to aggravate it a fair bit. So yeah, do have more trouble with that. It's not excruciatingly painful, but I'd say it's far as uncomfortable, especially when it's swelled up, but it's okay. It's okay. I always turn around and say it could be a lot worse. It could be, Tracy, I'm thinking that. It could be like water retention, or I was thinking something with the lymphatic fluid, because training, going to college, doing a beauty therapy course, as well as obviously learning how to do different treatments, we have to learn a lot of, is it anatomy, physiology? We have to learn a lot about that, and obviously different parts of the body, the skin, the hair, such like that. And one of the things we was learning was about the lymphatic system. And actually, when the tutor was learning us about it, it was making a lot of sense, especially with my foot and my ankle. And my friend had mentioned it before about it. So it could be that. Medication, I'm not. There could be. There probably is, but I'm a bit of a pain when it comes to the doctors because I just won't go. I don't like the idea of me wasting the doctor's time when there's people out there. I just keep thinking to myself, there's people that need the appointments more than I do. Apart from the fact that the doctors round here, you can hardly get an appointment these days soon. It's like sometimes you'll go to book an appointment and the only appointment available will be one in like 1 month's time, which obviously in my case, it's not a problem because it's not serious, but for people that have got like a serious illness, that's just not good. So I just don't bother with it, to be honest. I probably should, to be honest, more go. Oh, no. No. I think it's the waiting room, to be honest. I get when I go to a doctor's, I can sit in a waiting room and I shall be sitting there and I'm literally, my eyes are drooping. I start to get tired, really tired. I should take my cross stitch or my colouring. I probably should do, to be honest, Tracy. But I'll see how it goes in the summer. How it goes. If I do start to get a lot of pain from it, then I probably will go. So obviously then there's a problem, but I'll see how it goes. Just keep me foot elevated in the meantime. Yeah. Have we got all the number 8s? Have we? I'm looking. I think we have got all the number 8s. So I'm just going to do the number 9s now. Now that's actually turned out blue where it was supposed to be purple. So yeah, I think with these colours I've totally gone off on a tangent on these. Yeah, I probably should do, Tracy, to be honest. I probably should go. I know what I should do. I should stop being so stubborn.
Yes.
And my husband's going to agree with me on that one. Because my husband thinks I'm stubborn. I should stop being so stubborn and I should just go, to be honest. And just explain to him. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Yeah. You know what it's like. It took me a little while to go to the doctors, to be honest, about when I was having another problem, but we're all good there now. And this colour is actually turning out more lighter than I wanted it to. So I think what I'm going to do is just colour the number 9s. Get the number 9s done, and then I shall finish this off camera. So if anybody does have pictures, either colouring books with pixel colouring books, or it doesn't have to be a pixel colouring book, it can be any book with a pixel picture, like with little squares. If you have anything like that, feel free to join in. the colour along and post your pictures. Tag them on YouTube, Instagram. I'll leave the details in the description below to the Instagram. And I also have a Facebook colouring group as well. The Facebook colouring group is called Keep Calm and Colouring. And my Instagram is the Stitching Colourist. It may come up as the Beauty Crafter because it was Beauty Crafter before, but I did actually change my name. So if it does come up as Beauty Crafter, that still may be it. Aww. Obviously, for the colour along, I don't want people to have to obviously go out and have to go and get the book. That's only if you're happy with going to get one. I know I've done it before. When I've seen somebody's colour along, I've wanted to join in, but I haven't quite got the book, so I've either not joined in it or it's enabling, is it? Isn't it? It's enabling. Oh, I get enabled a lot. Probably too much. While my husband's probably nodding in the background. He made a joke the other day, and it was talking about stuff and ordering stuff off Amazon and books and that. And all of a sudden, my husband turned around and he said, "Yes, and how many books have you probably ordered? Well, any secret books you probably ordered?" I could not keep a straight face. I couldn't keep a straight face because I know I have. Have I become an enabler now? Yes. I was once an enabler. Now I've become one. Oh, God. I'm going to have a lot of angry husbands after me, aren't I? I'm going to have a lot of angry husbands. Claiming, why have you enabled my partner to get all these books and pens? Yeah. I know that because I've done the same myself. I've saw stuff and I'm like, oh, I've got to have that. Especially if it's anything to do with Sun Life drawing. Anything to do with Sun Life drawing, I'm there. Right, so we're up to 47 minutes. I'm going to leave it there for now. So at least the video is not too long for you guys. If you would require more lengthier videos, then feel free to put a comment below. If you would like a video that's not so long, feel free. Actually, if there's anything you want at all, feel free to put it in the comments below. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. I just want to say thank you as well for joining in on the live stream. And also, if you do watch this streaming on a playback, if you're not already a subscriber, it would be really nice if you press that subscribe button. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you, but it would be really nice too. And I was just about to say I will see you again soon, but I think Randy has one last word. So that's a book that's a picture I've been colouring in this one anyway, and I think Randy has a last word to say. Oh, are you going to say anything? What? Oh, you're giving everyone a kiss. Yeah, that's my husband, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. I'll see you soon, guys. And until next time. Randy said thank you. Bye.